To implement the get min and get max, there are some some patterns like for get min you can declare int min is you can use integer dot max value first, or integer dot max values is the highest integer values that you can store using Java. So if you use min, you start with the max values, and then for int I is 0 and I less than must be size plus I plus plus, and then if values I is less than min, min must be equal values, and then finally you return min. Now the problem is if there is nothing here, if the size is 0, yeah, you can imagine that if the size is 0, how can you return the values of min? If you return -1, it means that some people may think that the lowest or minimum of this list is -1. This is not correct, right? So how can you return it? In Java, in art and other languages, it will allow you to tell other classes that something wrong here or something that is not in the case. So we call that mechanisms to be like the exception. So the easiest way is, look at this. You can test first, but no need to test. Just want to show you the engine of handling exception handling. So in this case, if size is less than or equal to 0, actually it must be only, it can be 0. This one will be the error case, right? So Java will allow you to use this thing, throw new exception, but it can be many kind of exception. So I will use this one first. No such element exception, and provide some string to or some message to tell the class that what happened. No element in the list. Okay, and then once you throw exception, it won't do the remaining, so no need to worry about this part. Okay, so now I will check that this one. I will remove these comments. Okay, so I will find 10 here. Okay, on no get min. So file can be here, and then I will print the list first, and system.out.println my list.get min. Okay, my list.get min. I run it. Look at this. So 10, 5, 12. So it returned 5. That is the lowest one, right? Okay, so if I call it right after create, so the list is still empty, I get min. Okay, and then I run it here. Yes, what does it show? It shows that exception in thread main java.util.no such element. This is the type that we return no such element exception. Okay, so it will automatically add it for you. No such element. So no elements in the list. This is the message. This is the message that the exception tell other classes. Okay, so that's all. This one is the way that you can get min and provide the exception. No such element exception. And same. For get max, use max to be min value first, and then if value I is greater than max, max is value, store that values to max and then return max, and just print get min and print get max. Run it, and then I add 5, 10, 4. So min is 4. Min is 4. Min is 4 and max is 10. Okay, I will comment this out to make sure that the answer is the one that we want. 10, 4, 12. So min is 4 and max is 12. Okay, so this one is already done. Okay, so this is the way that you can create an exception. But now, if you don't want the other class to be like to cause the break, because if you call it here, for example, if you call my list dot get max here, of course the list is empty, but you don't know the list is empty. When you know it when you run it. So for if you run get max here, it will throw an exception and your program will stop. So if you know that it may cause some error, you can use try catch. Try. It means that you try all statements in this block, and if there's some error here, like exception, you have to specify the type. Exception E system dot out dot print line in catch block plus E dot get message. Okay, so what can you see? This one is the state. This is the statement in catch block. I will use the square bracket here. So what can you see? In catch block, no elements in the list. This one is the one that we throw out from get min and get max, right? So this is the message from the error. so you can tell other people that what's that error. But this time, can you see, you can still run your program. Okay, so this is the way that you can handle this, the error occur in your program. Please use try catch, create the new create sorry, not create, throw new object of the exception. Okay, in next video clip I'll tell you how, if we need to create our exception, how can we do it.